Hi guys, I'm going to do a whole entire video over the I Am Groot thing. I am really sorry. Videos have been super slow lately. I'm gonna try to do more, but I might need to just do one video a week for right now. School just started, and before that I had marching band camp, so my life is just absolutely crazy. Um, but hopefully you still enjoy these videos. And I'm just gonna collect all of it into one video for the I Am Groot show. I don't really know what collection of cartoons, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about my least favorite first and then talk about my favorite. So my least favorite was Groot's First Steps, which was my first one I watched, and I was kind of disappointed with this one. It was kind of fun, unneeded, but it was the first step. Like, it wasn't anything too bad, but it's really forgettable. There's no reason really for you to watch this unless you were dying wondering when he got out of his bowl, which I wasn't really. So this didn't really impact my life very much. You could definitely go without watching this one. Um, Now moving on to Groot Takes a Bath. This one is much better than Groot's First Steps, in my opinion, but it's kind of forgettable. Sorry, my mom yelled for me. Um, so yeah, with Groot Takes a Bath, it really wasn't needed. I didn't learn anything really from this. It's kind of forgettable, but it's much better where I actually had a fun time watching this. While with Groot's First Steps, I was just kind of watching it, being like, why am I even watching this? This at least had the factor where it was kind of fun to watch, and pretty much, I did enjoy it. I would say it was a fun, enjoyable experience, but not something I will probably think about very much going into watching more shows and movies in the MCU. Now going to the little guy. This one I just thought was really cute. I thought it was really cute, and like Groot was taking care of these little tiny creatures, and the creatures were scared of Groot because Groot was so big compared to them. I just thought it was really cute. Not really needed for the MCU, but I just thought it was kind of cute. And I love the ending where Groot steps on him and was like, oh, wait, what? No. And then um, ends up that they're just fine. I think it was just really cute and a fun way to collaborate with some new characters that we've never met before and still making it interesting. That is one thing I will say overall throughout the whole entire show, that I think the animation really does a good job throughout the whole entire show to express the emotions of Groot and these other characters, because they don't really say much. There's not really very many characters. I think there's only one character that says actual English, that I'm not counting Groot, where because Groot just says I am Groot, so you can't really understand what Groot's saying. I think Rocket's the only one that really speaks fluent English that you can understand. So I would applaud these animators because they do a really good job with expressing emotion, and so that you still have an understanding of what's going on, even if you don't really know what's going on, just with their voices, and for most of the characters at least. And this one I think was a really the 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 cartoon they did the best with that, and so that's why I put it at number 3. Number 4 and number 5 probably will change somewhat in my ranking, and there's only one reason it would go up to 5, but I think because of that I'm gonna have to put it on 4. This is Groot's Pursuit, and I know a lot of people are probably gonna be mad at me for only placing this at number 5, but at number 4, sorry. um but I love episode I love number 5 so much. on this list, and number 4 was so much fun, but it's just one really big key component, and that's just seeing two Groot stands that made me laugh so much. I thought it was funny, and I still think it's funny. It is hilarious. It's probably going to be the thing that sticks out most about this show and is going to be the most memorable. But I loved the overall feel of 5 on this list, so I had to put that one as number 5. Yeah, just the Groot's dancing. That was the real key component about this, and if it weren't for that, this would be actually kind of boring. But I loved that segment so much that it's on number 4 just because of that, because it's just, I think I'll remember that the most out of all of these cartoons going forward into the MCU, and it would be so much fun if they had more things like that, because like in Volume 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy, if they could do a little callback, because it was hilarious, and I loved it, and I thought it was so much fun to watch. Now on to 5, Magnesium Opus. This was my favorite just because of the overall atmosphere and the feel of it. It had so much of more of a Guardians feel to it, which is the reason I love the Guardians first movie in particular. The second movie isn't as good, but it's still a relatively good movie. With Rocket and Groot together, it really just, it felt so much more like a Guardians kind of thing, and I'm so happy that they decided to do this episode with Rocket, because I feel like it just helps the show even more to be able to be such a wonderful thing. I loved the overall plot. Although simple, it was executed very well. And yeah, I just overall really, really liked this episode because Rocket was in it and did a wonderful job just putting all the pieces together. Where some of the episodes, I think, like Groot's First Steps, would have helped a lot with another character. It doesn't even have to be Rocket. It could be actually be a brand new character, kind of like the little guy did. But having that other character that isn't just us watching a tree that says I am Groot doing stupid things really does help it become into its own. And although I do appreciate Groot's First Steps were what it is, I feel like having those other characters and those other dynamics really helped overall, and that is another reason I think also Groot's Pursuit is really good, because it's not just the one Groot, there's the other Groot, so that they can balance each other, and yeah, it makes the whole entire experience so much more enjoyable. And I loved the overall atmosphere with Groot trying to color a picture. I thought they did a great job with that. And yeah, I really did love this show. Although I probably won't come back to it as like super often, I do recommend it. They're quick 5-minute little shorts. They won't take you that long to watch. They're fun, they're enjoyable. Would I think that you need to watch them? Absolutely not. But if you're looking for just a fun little quick thing to watch because you're missing Groot or you want to get ready for Volume 3, I would recommend it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I love you all 3000, and please stay safe. Bye, guys.